Welcome, Aquarius, to your September 2021 reading. Thanks so much for tuning in. If this is the first time you've tuned in, I offer free mini readings for all new subscribers. So if you've got a question about this particular reading or something that this reading doesn't cover for you, just click that subscribe button and ask your question in the comments below. Now, I will get back to you if you subscribe and ask a question. It can take time for me to work through everyone, so don't worry if you don't hear from me right away. I will get back to everybody who asks a question and subscribes. Now, this is a general reading, Aquarius, so take what resonates and let the rest go. Now, you start the month with some pretty heavy energy in that Three of Swords. Now, I feel like in September, some of you are carrying some pain from the past. This could be to do with a conflict that you have had with someone, possibly at your workplace. But I feel like this is pain, sadness, a feeling of loss, a feeling of being abandoned. This is some heavy kind of energy that you have really been carrying with you. But for me, this is telling me that in September, you are going to be addressing a lot of these issues that you have been carrying and really working through this pain, because when you hang on to this kind of energy, it really does prevent you from moving forward and prevent you from living your fullest wonderful life, And the thing with the Three of Swords is when it shows up, and particularly for you now in September, it's really saying that this needs to be healed. So I feel like you will be addressing this, but what you need to remember with that Three of Swords, to heal from this kind of pain, it requires forgiveness. And not only forgiveness of other people, but also forgiveness of yourself. And by being able to do that and bringing forgiveness into your life, it's an important step to finding your happiness again here, Aquarius. I really feel like this is a great time in your life in September to really be working on that. Now, you've got the Five of Wands there as well. So I feel like, as I said, this could be to do with some conflict in your life. Now, this could be you may be having some conflict with somebody at work. You may have had some conflict at work, and this is what is creating this kind of mental pain as well, not just heartache. But what the Five of Wands often talks about is a challenge that, in a sense, even though it seems like it's coming from outside and we're being attacked, often what we do is we draw people to us that mirror sort of unresolved issues that you perhaps have internalized, and you are having to deal with this kind of these people that are coming into your life that you feel like, why is this me? Why am I always getting people like this attacking me or coming into my life? But this could be for you to assist you to deal with things that you are carrying, this pain, this feeling of abandonment and loss that you are carrying. And it seems quite complex, but we do kind of draw people to us that mirror the way we feel sometimes, and mirror ourselves and mirror aspects of ourselves that we need to see and also do something about. Now, The Five of Wands is also a card. It's a game card. It's a card of a challenging game as well. If you look at the imagery here, the woman, her skirt is like a chessboard, and those figurines are like chess pieces, and the figure is moving those around and playing a game in a sense. And this could also mean, for some of you, you might be in a competition, like an athletics competition or a competition at work, or, you might be feeling like you are learning and having to prove yourself to others, to your peers at work as well, or to your boss. Now, you've got the Emperor there. This is that card of a boss-like energy. It is a leader type energy. Now, you've actually got the King of Wands and the Emperor here. Both of these are Aries energy, so there could be a significant Aries in your life in September that you are feeling challenged by, or you are sort of maybe having a bit of conflict with there, or working with. But what the Emperor does talk about is really having some kind of structure and some discipline and rule, not so much discipline, but some organization, some rules, bringing that kind of stuff into your world to help bring about your dreams a lot faster and in the way that you had intended as well. This is quite, as I said, this is a card of leadership, of integrity. It's also a card of father figures. So some of you could have an issue with your father that is creating this conflict, this inner turmoil and pain that is making you feel, like I said, very mentally trapped. Now, you've got the Eight of Swords there, and that is also that card that talks about you feeling stuck, you feeling trapped. But if you look at the imagery on that card, and traditionally all tarot, this deck is the Tarot of Mystical Moments, and it's absolutely beautiful. I love this deck. But in most tarot decks, this card is talking about feeling trapped, but it's something that we are doing to ourselves. And if you look at this imagery, this beautiful angel is trapped inside a cage, but if you look at the cage, it's open, and the angel just needs to recoil its beautiful wings, slide them back through the bars of the cage, open the lid, and fly away from this mental turmoil that you're in. And I feel that you are going to be doing this in September, or certainly taking the steps to do this and release yourself from this mental pain and turmoil that is trapping you and holding you here, Aquarius. Now, I feel you're going to be really successful at doing that, because you've got the Nine of Pentacles, and what a beautiful card. I absolutely love this card. This is a card of abundance, and it's a card of almost wishes coming true in a sense, financially. This is a great position to be in. It's a card of financial success and self-reliance and independence and fulfillment. And all of these things are coming to you, Aquarius, in September. And I feel this is very much linked to being able to release a lot of this pain. Now, for some of you, you might be stepping up into a position of leadership, because, as I said, you've got two Aries energy, and Aries are natural born leaders, and you are really, you've got it here twice. You've got it here, it's a power punch here. So I feel like you do have this strength to move forward, be a leader. But yeah, that Nine of Pentacles, it's absolutely beautiful, and it's a card of like I said success, but of luxury and self-nurturing as well. So I feel like you've got to turn the focus onto you in September. You need to start looking at your life, at yourself, how you treat yourself, the things you eat, your sleep patterns. Like, really look after yourself. You deserve a rest and relaxation here. And you know, I feel like for a lot of you, this is abundance coming into your life as well. So if you have had any issues with your finances, this is even some of you perhaps even being in a position where you've earned enough money to be able to retire here. You might not be at retirement age, but you could be at that timing where you're saying to yourself, you know what, I've worked enough. It's time for me to relax and enjoy myself and have some fun here. But also with Nine of Pentacles, this is a card of quiet reflection. And I feel like, again, this pain, this Three of Swords, this struggle that you're having, this conflict, you are, in September, you are really going to be reflecting on this and become aware of it and put some things into place that are going to help you deal with this and move forward. Now, that King of Wands, like I said, this is Aries. What beautiful, strong energy this is. I absolutely love this. Now, this particular deck, the Tarot of Mystical Moments, this is quite an interesting deck where all the kings and also the Emperor card have two cards that represent each card. So there's two kings, two in each suit, and two Emperor cards, and both depict a male and a female. And the deck, the instructions in the deck is to take out the cards that you don't want to use, or keep in the cards you want to use. And you can choose male or female energy. But I choose to leave them both in, and I've asked my spirit guides to allow the ones to come out that are significant. So I feel like the King of Wands has come out as the female character here. They both have exactly the same meaning in the book, but I feel like this is a female Aries that you could be struggling with here, or that could have had this conflict or this pain that you are carrying, for some, that is. But this could also just be male energy as well. This isn't gender specific. But the King of Wands is really talking about you being, it is a card of strength, and it's a card of taking charge. And so I feel you are doing that in September. You have such leadership skills as well, Aquarius. And you are really taking charge of things here. And there's going to be so many people that are going to be able to benefit from your vision and your ability to focus and get the job done effectively and efficiently, but also with a little bit of flair here. Now, this could also represent someone in your life that has these characteristics, but I feel like you are going to be taking on a lot of this energy here as well. And it's really, when the King of Wands comes up in a reading, it's time for you to focus on the issues that matter. And I feel like the issues that matter for you are this feeling of the Three of Swords, the Five of Wands, and even that Eight of Swords, of being stuck mentally, emotionally, this internal struggle, external struggle. You need to be focusing on this stuff and dismiss all other distractions here. And if people show up to help you, and this could definitely be someone that shows up to help you, you need to accept their assistance graciously. Don't be proud. Take their assistance, because they are going to be able to help. Now, in September, I feel like there is going to be a very significant choice here for you, and this could also be to do with your work. I feel like this is a very work orientated reading. I mean, you've got quite a few wands here, and you know, four of the 8 cards are wands. So that does often talk about your career or your work or what you're passionate about. But the 2 of wands talks about having to make a decision. All 2s are decisions. And the 2 of wands is good in a sense that you can't make a wrong choice here. There's wonderful opportunities ahead of you here, Aquarius. And you know, you really kind of, you know, it's almost like if you look at the imagery here, the figure has the world in their hands. And I feel like this is a position that you are in at the moment. You've got the world in your hands, and now you've just got to make a choice about which way you're going to go to get it. And, you know, if you need to, even ask advice, but your potential is absolutely unlimited here. And it's really, it's almost like there could even be a new partnership that is going to be able to, that is going to present itself in a way that is going to allow you to get to the goals that you are really wanting to get to. And it's the 2 of wands is right next to the 4 of wands. Now this energy is coming out for a lot of star signs, this 4 of wands energy. And this is a card of strength again. You are able to build something strong here and build something stable. And this could also be this is a marriage card for some. So you could be planning a wedding, you could be planning to get married, you could be planning to move in together or build a home together with someone. But I feel like this is definitely to do with building, you've been rewarded in a sense, and it's a feeling of comfort, of abundance, of peace, and it's a promise of a joyful life, that 4 of wands. So it's like you've worked really hard and you have been building this wonderful life for yourself. And I feel like you're in this position of security financially, and this is definitely mirrored with that 9 of Pentacles as well. But I feel like this is a time for you to focus on the joys of your home life. Now, while I was doing this reading, while I was shuffling and meditating on your reading, I feel like for some of you, you are feeling a feeling of being trapped within your home environment. Now, this is only for some, so do, as I said, do take what resonates for you and let the rest go. But for some of you are feeling a little bit trapped within your home environment. But again, you know, this can be changed by just changing your focus and changing the way you look at a particular situation. But normally the 4 of wands is showing me you've got a great, strong, firm foundation here, and you are going to be moving forward in a wonderful way. When it comes to your career, your finances, your passions here, you know, and I feel like it's a time also for you to be expressing a lot of gratitude for the people in your life. There's been a lot of people around you that has really been able to be your rock and to help you through this pain and struggle that you may have been feeling. Now, your final card from the Gateway Oracle deck is so beautiful. I love this card, and it is Believe in Magic. And it's pretty self-explanatory, isn't it? But the meaning of this, I mean, the affirmation is true magic is abounding in my life. And the meaning of this card is, it is indeed a magical universe. Spiritual dimensions and mystical realms are only a thought away. The key to opening these doors is to trust in something you cannot see or hear. You can have doubts, yet still believe in a vast and mysterious universe where signs, symbols, and coincidences reveal secret messages. Even if your faith is the size of a mustard seed, magic can abound. Believe. The universe wants you to know some things are true, even if you don't believe them. It's hard to comprehend how something as heavy as a jumbo jet can fly, but it does. When you make an overseas call, it's hard to believe that your voice travels into space and bounces back, but it does. And it's sometimes hard to believe that angels are looking over us, but they are. Here's to believing in magic. Aquarius, you have to believe in magic here. I absolutely think that this is so important for you. And I feel like this is also saying your perspective is going to help you shift a lot of this conflict, a lot of this pain that you have been carrying, a lot of this feeling of being stuck, of being trapped. Your way of looking at things is going to really shift if you shift how you see things inside of you, and see the world outside of you as well. I'm not making any sense here. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm rambling there, but it's all about positive thinking, which is what I'm really trying to say, and looking at things in a way that reflects how you want your world to be. Believe in magic. Believe that the way you want your world to be is absolutely possible, and it is, Aquarians. So I hope I didn't ramble on there too much at the end. Please take me up on my offer of that free mini reading if you are a new subscriber. And yeah, I hope you tune in next month. Bye, Aquarius. Have a great month.